Okay, I wanted to do a video on bathrooms and traveling, dealing with some specific bathrooms and some specific traveling that I've done. A little over a year ago, I had some intense colon resectioning surgery due to some diverticulitis and an actual rupture in my small intestine. And of course, after that, the doctor was like, "You're gonna have to stay near some bathrooms from now on." And he was correct. Even after I healed up from the surgery, I've found myself having to use the bathroom multiple times a day. I don't know what caused it, but anyway, I recently had to go on a trip for a family funeral. It's a very sad reason to have to go. I won't get into specifics on that, but found me and my family ended up having to take a trip all up through northern Louisiana and through Arkansas and stuff, and we ran into several hotels and bathrooms along the way, and I'd just like to run my mouth on that a little bit. Probably the worst bathroom that I ran into, because I was having to stop frequently, was at a Double Quick in Lake Village, Arkansas, which is the sister city to Greenville, Mississippi. They're on opposite sides of the Mississippi River, but they're both deeply established within what is known as the Delta. For anybody that has not been to the Delta, you should know that the Delta is pretty much a cultural and financial wasteland of sorts. It's a black hole. It's just really not where you want to be, unless you're going there to see exactly how shitty it is. I'm sorry if you live in the Delta. I don't mean to talk bad about where you've lived, but where you live, but I spent many years in the Delta, and it ate my soul away because it was so utterly shitty. So I have to be honest about my own feelings here. If you enjoy it, you have a skill that I do not have, and my hat's off to you. You have a knack for finding happiness in areas that I was unable to, and that's very good. But anyway, it's a Double Quick bathroom in Lake Village, Arkansas. I ended up not using the bathroom there. I actually decided I would rather crap my pants than to expose any piece of my body to anything within this bathroom. I walked in, and there was a stall without a door. I looked in this stall, and it had a urinal in it that was about 3 feet off the ground. Very high for a urinal. I don't see how many humans could have hit it without aiming upward and hoping for the best. And I was like, okay, well, there's no commode, which was my primary concern at the moment. Well, I saw this piece of the wall that evidently was a door. So I moved it, and there was this cave behind the stall. And in the back of this dark cave without any lighting whatsoever was a toilet that was half full of feces and very old urine. The toilet seat was covered with God knows what. The floor leading over to the commode was covered with all sorts of bodily fluids and other types of stuff. And I toyed with the idea of somehow as if I could magically clean this up enough to use the toilet. I looked at the door, and the door didn't even have a latch on it. It didn't even close like in level with the edge of the wall. It just kind of hung there half open in like a sad way. And I was just like, screw this. This is the most horrible bathroom I've ever seen in my whole life. I mean, I've seen worse bathrooms in movies about like Russian prisons. It was really sad. I don't understand how they expected anybody to do anything in that bathroom other than, scream in terror. So we left and went down the road to the McDonald's, and whoever designed McDonald's bathrooms evidently has never actually used a bathroom in their life. They must be some sort of alien being or something. Because I've never been in a McDonald's bathroom that was actually laid out correctly. Now, granted, this one was clean enough for me to clean on it some and then be able to use the bathroom so I wouldn't crap my pants later on down the road. But, my God, it was just so out of order. The door for the stall might as well just been a stripe of wood. You could stand there and look over the top of the stall at whoever was in it. There was no need for a door because it provided no privacy. Either you could look under or you could look over it. You go to wash your hands, and on your way out the door there was a trash can, but the place to dry your hands was back over by the stall, hidden in a corner. The whole thing was out of order. But it did work. So, yeah, Double Quick bathroom, like Village, Arkansas, sucks ass. McDonald's bathrooms everywhere suck ass. But along the way, of course, on our way back through, we ended up going through Transylvania, Louisiana, which is a cool little spot in the road town out in the middle of nowhere. The terrain is very boring. It's just fields and stuff, but the town's got something going for it as far as personality. They've got a water tower that says Transylvania. It's got a big bat on it. It's pretty cool. And there's this little store there called the Farmhouse. And we decided to stop there. And from the outside, it looked I was thinking, oh no, here we go. This could end up being another Double Quick bathroom in Lake Village, Arkansas. Well, we walked in, and as soon as we walked in, there was, somebody standing there that was all, hey, how are y'all doing? And, just classic Southern hospitality approach to greeting somebody coming into a place. I was really blown away. They had a nice, clean little store set up, had a gift shop and a little deli where you could eat and all that type of stuff. And then they had bathrooms, so I went to go use the bathroom. And I wasn't expecting much. But when I went in, I was surprised. It was the cleanest bathroom that I have ever seen in a restaurant or a gas station in my entire life. The bathroom at the Farmhouse in Transylvania, Louisiana deserves a gold medal. It was just insane. It was so very clean. It's the type of bathroom I would wish I had at home. Really, it was insane. It was handicap accessible. It actually had handicap bars in the correct places. Everything was wonderful about it. And then when I came back out and I was getting something to eat or something to drink, there was a lady stocking the shelves there. She asked me how I was doing. She, tried to stay out of my way because she see I was having problems getting around. Everybody there was just super nice. So I have to give a really big shout out to the Farmhouse in Transylvania, Louisiana. Those people were really, really nice. They exemplified what you would think and expect for Southern hospitality. and their bathrooms were so awesome. I had a tour of the crappiest bathrooms in the South, and to end that trip using that wonderful bathroom just made all the difference, especially for somebody, anybody with a handicap. Bathrooms are very important. It's not like you can just hover over something and, try to deal with it. You've got to have access. You've got to have things to grab onto and stuff to maneuver yourself around, and this place was A+. It was a great place. So anyway, here I've spent 10 minutes talking about bathrooms. That should tell you something about how wild and crazy and fast-paced my lifestyle is, if I can spend 10 minutes talking about bathrooms. Anyway, thank you for watching and listening to me talk about shitters.